Right. These are some of the awkward rearranging formula subject of the formula. We want to make b the subject of the formula. This one's awkward because it's on the denominator. Now, had it been a different type of question, let's suppose it was make that one the subject of the formula, the numerator, that's quite straightforward because to get rid of divide by b, you read it as times by b, y times b. We've seen this in this previous video. Divide by b is knocked out by the times by b, you're left with a. So that's the subject of the formula. So that's quite simple. But when it's on the denominator, it's not so straightforward. I want to make b the subject of the formula. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of the b on this side. So to get rid of divide by b, I'm going to times by b. What I've done this side, do on the other side. Right, that's what I get. Same thing. But now remember I want b on its own. So to get rid of times by y, you divide by y. What have you done this side, do on the other side. So you're left with b on its own, and it's ay. Or rather, my bad, a divide by y. Right. Here's another type of question where it's got the square root on top of surrounding everything. So I got my orange and I've got this square root symbol surrounding the entire orange. So it seems like as if this orange is covered by algae all around it. So the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this algae that's surrounding everything. So squaring. What I've done, do on this side, do on the other side. So that'll be d squared. This one will knock out all of that. You're left with 3h over 2. Now deal with a fraction. To get rid of divide by 2, times by 2. Do the same on the other side. That'll be 2d squared. Left with 3h. Get rid of times by 3. So you'll have 2d squared divided by 3. 3 divided by 3. You're left with h, the subject of the formula. This time I want to make p the subject of the formula, and you'll notice that I've got two p's there. Right, so what I'll do is, well, I don't like fractions anyway here, so I'll get rid of this divide by, minus pt. So to do that, to get the opposite of divide is times p minus t. This thing here. Do the same on the other side. Times by p minus t. So that will affect the y. That will be y times p minus t. That will knock out that. You're left with 2pt. But still I've got two p's there. All I can think of now is expand the bracket, see what happens. Y times p is yp. Y times t, yt. Don't forget the negative there. Now you'll notice I've got a term with a p in it and a term with a p on this side as well. I want all the p terms to be on one side, all on the one side of this line. So I want to group them together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this from this side. So remember, that's by default, that's a positive. So minus 2pt. Just get rid of it all in one go. Do this on this side, do the same on the other side. So that will leave me with all of that and that. I've left with nothing here. Right, the p's, the p terms that want to be together. So what I need to do is get rid of this bit there. So to get rid of minus yt plus yt, do the same on the other side. So these will cancel, you're left with zero plus yt, well, it's just yt, isn't it? Still, I've got two p terms here. All right, I'm a little bit happier now because I've got all the p terms on one side of the line. Now, the topic that I'm thinking of now to get a single p is factorization. Right, what do they have in common? The p's. P times something, give me yp, that. P times something to give me 2pt, it's 2t. So there you go, 2pt, 2pt. Remember, I'm trying to get, so this is fine so far, I've got a single p. I want this on its own. Remember, there's an invisible times sign between the letter and the bracket, the opening of the bracket. So to get rid of this times by y, take away 2t, and to divide by all of this thing here. Do the same on the other side. So these two get knocked out. I'm left with yt divided by y minus 2t. And p now is on its own. Right, I've made p the subject of the formula.